My name is Sister Jacinta Ondeng. I'm a member of the congregation of the School Sisters of Notre Dame. I've been teaching here in Tangaza for many years, almost 17 years. And besides teaching, I'm also a counselor. I've been engaged a lot in doing a lot of work with students, counseling staff, guarding of children and vulnerable adults here at Tangaza. This is a very, very new program. And we began by developing a course that we teach in the School of Theology. And this course is tailored to capture issues of safeguarding that are close to the heart of the church. Besides that, from this office also, we are able to train people in the dioceses on safeguarding measures and prevention. We train clergy, we train all the pastoral agents within the dioceses in Kenya on issues of safeguarding of children and vulnerable adults. So this office is initiated as a community service within Tangaza University College. I began my studies in 2011, and I think I was among the first group that was given a scholarship for PhD by the Catholic Scholarship Program then. I enrolled at Kenyatta University, which is one of the public universities in Kenya. And my area of focus was in counseling psychology. I truly appreciate from the very beginning that I was given the scholarship. One great thing that I know is that we never followed for the money. Every time it was time to pay the school fee, the money was readily available through the congregation. But I appreciate very much because even the component of research, there was some little money that was also given to support that. My research was broad because I was carrying out a research within the Kenya women prisons. And I really wanted to get in touch with what was really happening in the different prisons. So in my sampling, I had to go to 17 prisons in the country. And you can imagine what that entailed. But I truly appreciate that I got the necessary support from the program that enabled me to do that. I am really grateful for the doctoral work because it helped me to grow in my field of counseling psychology. I have used the knowledge broadly. I've been a teacher here in Tangaza, as I've said, and since my doctoral program, I've continued to teach. And I think I've impacted in the lives of the students. Looking at the evaluations that the students have given me after teaching them the courses that I've taught, really, it has even touched me on how much the students have appreciated my knowledge in the area. I've worked as a counselor here in Tangaza, but even beyond Tangaza, I've done a lot of, interaction with clients, supporting them, which I would say is because of the opportunity that I got to study for this PhD program. But above all, my studies in psychology also opened for me the way to enter or venture into safeguarding. As soon as I finished my doctoral work, I went to Rome for a program in safeguarding at the Pontifical Gregorian University. It was very easy for me to get a scholarship to do that program because I had already done my doctorate in counseling psychology. And there is a lot that you borrow from the program in counseling psychology that go into the field of safeguarding of children and vulnerable adults. Yes, I think it's important that you keep, the alumni through a group, and that would mean that even as we need to respond, and if there is any program that you think can help the alumni to continue, even to better themselves. There are general topics. For example, now we are just talking about synodality. If we can have forums where this kind of sharing can be brought, it would be very helpful for the alumni so that they don't forget that the scholarship program had its own purpose, and after graduating, you keep the values of the scholarship program and not lose them completely. Once you have been empowered, you don't just focus on that area of your studies. You find that your mind is broadened, that you can tackle any issue, even the way you help in solving problems in the society. That is part of it. In my own congregation, I think I'm also very actively involved because at the moment I do facilitate our provincial assemblies, and I think the congregation is grateful that I'm able to do that. If I didn't have the knowledge that I have now, it would have been very difficult for me to do this kind of work. We are looking into areas of even reaching out to people in the society. We are looking at safeguarding now, but we are trying to penetrate through even into the areas in the country where we feel that this message may not be reached. And I'm grateful that we are able to do it. First, I'd like to really thank all those who are behind this scholarship program. You've done well. And for the people who have been given the opportunity through the scholarship, my young sisters and brothers, unless you commit yourself to your studies, it can be very difficult even to complete the work that you have embarked on. So always remember to work hard, pray, and even when things become difficult, find ways of not giving up. But also remember the Catholic scholarship, I'm used to that terminology, has its own values. You have to show a difference in the person you are from another person who perhaps has received a scholarship from a different program. This particular program calls us to be servant leaders, and we must understand what servant leadership is all about. It's not about you, but it's about doing the will of God in the lives of people. Thank you very much.